isn't our problem. Do it in the state, the other state. I'm sure there's a reason. I don't know what it is. Seeing as I'm not a lawyer and have no idea what I'm talking about, I contacted Liam, the casual criminalist basement lawyer, and we theorized that Catherine may have chosen Connecticut because its laws benefit the plaintiff in cases of negligence more so than in other US states. Oh, that makes sense. Like, people often do libel cases, or at least they used to, in the UK, because the UK's very pro-libel, like they will put gag orders on newspapers and all of this stuff a lot more easily than some other court systems. I'm not sure if that's the current case. It was back in the day. After this case was dismissed, she was free to refile in a court that did have proper jurisdiction, but I can find no record of other lawsuits. It's possible that Subway settled with Catherine out of court to prevent details of a civil suit from going public, but this is pure speculation on mine and Liam's part. Yeah, whenever you see a case that just disappears, settlements, in our opinion. She may also have realised that her case had little chance of succeeding and decided to throw in the towel before racking up loads of legal fees. Cindy Mills and Katie McLaughlin were just two accounts, but as I said, there are many more, most of which are from franchisees who worked with Jared at various promotional events. One interesting thing to note is that although Jared did continue making occasional commercials and appearances up until his arrest in 2015, Subway did begin scaling back its marketing campaign in 2007, around the same time that Cindy Mills allegedly brought her concerns to Subway's marketing team, and the year that Jared's first wife filed for divorce. That is the most compelling thing I've seen so far. Because what was I saying? Like, if I was them, one option, like from a PR firm, would just be like, yo, start winding up your involvement with him ASAP. Just get it wound up, and hopefully nothing will be revealed for years, and everything will have calmed down. Like, Jared won't have been your spokesperson for like a long time. So people will have forgotten about it. That is very compelling, isn't it? That's a very compelling
The mic is too close to your face.
Not my point. Matthew's point about...
Oh my god, you instant kill me.
At this time, Subway replaced Jared with their almost equally famous $5 footlong promotion. They claim that this change was simply the result of Jared's story being played out after almost a decade, and it had nothing to do with his crimes. In the end, we may never know the extent to which Subway was involved or whether its corporate office was aware of the crimes, but the fact that so many people say they tried to inform someone and got stonewalled is, at the very least, shocking. How is it possible that so many people knew about Jared's involvement with minors, yet did nothing to stop him? With him repeatedly telling people about his attraction to children, why did it take over a decade to put an end to his crime spree? That is an excellent question, and one that we're going to answer now. The fall of an advertising icon. Now, you might think that the title of this section is Overkill. An icon? This seems a bit much. However, the word is not my own. There are several books that were written in the early 2000s that refer to Jared as such. They call his advertising campaign nothing short of genius. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think it's a very, very clever marketing campaign by Subway. And obviously it was pretty enormously successful, right? Before the sexual abuse allegations, Jared's story was seen as a shining example of how successful a simple ad campaign could be. You gotta separate these two things, because one is a business story about advertising success, and one is about the story of a sick pedo. So, it was still enormously successful. The lesson here is not, the lesson here is just vet people. Like, just make sure that they're not weirdos. And also the fact that you sometimes are going to take that risk. Like, there's plenty of stories of, dude, we're just coming off like a few months ago. Kanye West, turns out that he loves Hitler. It's like, I love Hitler. And it's like, and now, I know so little about
this body is gone.
Sports stuff. It's Adidas.
You fucked me for this set.
It is
instant fuck me on the set.
How could I get that?
Ah, damn it, where's this body?
Dropped him. And it's like, yeah, because it's not a good look. This happens all the time. Granted, not often to the level of Jared Fogle, but still. When you are promoting something and you're using someone to promote it, you are running that risk. That's just part of the risk. There were countless articles written about him that have since been scrubbed from the internet, and many advertising teachers even used his story in their classrooms. I don't think that is invalid. None of that's invalid, just because it turns out that personally he's a weirdo. The fact that he was so well known, not just by the public, but by advertisers themselves, meant that Jared could have had a long and lucrative career as a spokesperson. But unfortunately for him and his victims, Jared liked to diddle kids, and the entire world was about to find out. In 2015, the public fall of Jared Fogle came suddenly, but behind the scenes, things have been in motion for 7 years. Investigators had received tips from both named and unnamed sources and have been working to gather as much evidence as possible to ensure that Jared and his co-conspirators could not use their money or influence to escape justice either legally or illegally. Legally through the court system, illegally by fleeing the country. The first official record of Jared's crimes was filed in 2007 by a radio host from Sarasota, Florida named Rochelle Herman Walrond. She filed the report shortly after Jared disclosed to her that he was attracted to middle school age girls. The two of them had been having an affair, and this concerned her greatly. Excellent! You're doing all of the things that Cindy should have done, Rochelle. Good on you. However, instead of taking her concerns seriously, the Sarasota police brushed her off by saying that it was not a crime to be attracted to children and that there was nothing they could do for her. Bravo! Bravo! Police? Sure, thought crimes are not a thing. But obviously it's very indicative of actual crimes, isn't it? How about you look into that? How about you do your job? Rochelle was not satisfied by this answer. Excellent, Rochelle, let's go. So she started gathering evidence on her own. She began having frequent recorded conversations with Jared.
He told me that he thought that middle school girls were so hot.
You are literally doing all of the things that I said Cindy should have been doing. You legend. Over the telephone, where she pretended to be interested in the same things that he was. She did this to coax a confession from him. Her personal investigation did not take long, as Jared seemed more than willing to tell her of all his fantasies and past exploits in other countries. He naively trusted her and dropped his guard entirely, believing that she was a pedophile as well, who wished to learn from him and eventually join in.
You make me sick!
Yo. Why are you up? It's like, don't speak about your crimes. I don't know what the rule is here, but you're breaking it. Once Rochelle had recorded the proof, she contacted the FBI because she had already developed a natural rapport with Jared. The FBI was eager to recruit her as an informant so that she could continue having recorded conversations to gain information. As an informant, Rochelle spent the next 4 years having... 4 years? How long do you need, FBI?
We don't have enough evidence.
Oh, shut up, will you?
Gather the evidence more quickly and get them in prison. 4 years is a long time. That's a lot of children that could be abused, FBI. In which she would continuously probe for more information, as the FBI had instructed her to do. In one of these recordings, one of which I will not be quoting from directly because the things said are beyond vile. Good, I have no desire to read any of that. Jared goes into detail about how he selects his targets and wins them over. He also explains his process for grooming the girls he meets while touring the country, and brags that middle schoolers from broken homes are the most susceptible victims. That is, I don't even need to read that. That is. During one of these conversations, Jared expresses his desire for Rochelle to take part in his fantasies and requests that she place a camera inside of her own children's bedrooms. 4 years? These conversations with Jared, which lasted for over 4 years, took their toll on Rochelle. I don't know how much the FBI pays you as an informant, Rochelle, but if it's not millions of dollars a year, this is too much. Can you... in her own children's bedrooms? What the f*** is going on? She said that after speaking with him, she needed time alone to calm down because she couldn't even bear to be near her own family. She was disgusted with herself and with the entire situation. Rochelle, you are a hero. What the FBI are doing, dragging their feet on this, or whatever is taking them so bloody long, they're the ones that we've got an issue with. She even had recurring nightmares that would cause her to wake up screaming into her own pillow.
Well, I'm starting to recover more than I lost.
Stated, I'm removing myself from who I am and embracing an imaginary person.
I believe I have recovered more than I lost, actually.
Continue on.
I lost that nice vampire set.
The Dr. Phil show is the epitome of trash TV, but the episode featuring Rochelle is undeniably heartbreaking and near impossible to watch. I wanted to be clear where this information came from, that you should know that I myself felt dirty after listening to these recordings and do not recommend that you seek out either the interview or the recordings, as they are horrible beyond any description that I can give. Unbelievably, after everything that Rochelle had put herself through, the FBI still claims that it was not enough. It's literally him confessing on recordings. What more do you need? They said that verbally admitting to crimes on tape was not concrete enough and that they had to have real tangible proof before arresting him. Rochelle wasn't able to obtain this, and the investigation fizzled out as a result. How How incompetent! This is the FBI. You're supposed to be the one
What do you
where
mean?
everyone you know is
No,
like,
the FBI
oh,
is
yeah,
so
Yeehaw
incompetent.
State Police or whatever, or
The
City
FBI
Police.
sucks so
and then it's
bad.
like in these casual criminals.
They're often the
FBI gets
criminal,
involved,
frankly.
And I'll start rubbing my hands together because it's
hate
like,
the
hell
FBI.
yeah, let's go, FBI.
I would disband the FBI
You're
and the CIA
competent ones.
immediately
You're like
if I
Mulder
became
and
president.
Scully. Like, how about when a woman does 4 years of work gathering all of these recordings? How about you go out and find the actual evidence? How about you do your job rather than relying on Rochelle with her 2 kids and the emotional trauma that she is not set up to deal with because she's not a trained FBI agent? How about you do that bit? F*** you.
FBI, open up!
Sorry. I was about to say I got unreasonably angry, but I don't think there's anything unreasonable about that. F*** you. Do your job. An important note, the FBI claims that Rochelle's recounting of a personal investigation is not true, and they never worked with her on this case. Oh, shit. What?
Do you know yet which one of us is the bad guy?
However, I personally cannot see any reason that she would lie and put herself through years of mental anguish, if not to stop him. I've heard the recordings, I know they exist, and you can hear the pain in her voice as she speaks to him. Why isn't someone Freedom of Information that? What? Is that not what Freedom of Information Act does? Wait, someone let me know in the comments. Because I'll pay for that. Like, we've done Freedom of Information Act stuff before for this. Is there a reason that Matthew wouldn't do it or ask me about it? Like, and that now I feel like I should have couched my words more carefully. Because if the FBI are saying we never had this, I mean, that does throw enormous doubt onto it, because that level of incompetence seems like, honestly, this is the first time I've been like, FBI. Like, normally it's like, police do your job, police do your job. FBI get involved. Like I said, I rub my hands together in glee. To see this level of incompetence from the FBI was truly shocking, which makes me think there might be some truth to them never having got this, because I can't believe that they would have such levels of incompetence. It's the FBI.
I can't.
It's Mulder and Scully.
No.
It's all the good when you watch the cop shows. They're the super competent ones where all the super smart people go and they don't earn loads of money. They just want to be like bad guy catchers.
Nope, the Fibbies
I
suck
love that.
dick. They're
Some
low
people have also
IQ.
suggested
They,
that Rochelle
they
was
plan
complicit in his
assassinations
crimes
more
because
than they
she did not come
stop
forward to
them.
the public until after his arrest. However, I remain unconvinced. To me, this seems like another case of sloppy police work, only this time it was the FBI instead of the local police force. I kind of differ with you there, Matthew. I don't, maybe it just doesn't, like I said, I don't feel like there's often
This
this level of
ship does not
incompetence
have
from the FBI.
fittings. My God.
Okay. The arrest of Russell Taylor. While the FBI and police were seemingly doing everything in their power to not arrest Jared Fogle, investigation into Russell Taylor was quickly materializing. In 2015, an anonymous woman came forward to report that Russell had forwarded links to her of a website that hosts videos and photographs depicting bestiality. She also said that Russell had bragged about visiting Thailand for the purposes of having sex with underage girls. This unnamed woman, who was a longtime friend of Russell and his wife Angela Taylor, was shocked to hear these admissions. She was,
Wait, that's
however,
it.
even more shocked when
There it
Russell
is.
requested to use her farm to produce films of himself engaging in sexual acts with one of her horses. Oh my lord. After this conversation, the woman phoned the police and turned over the text messages. They questioned her about Russell Taylor and quickly learned that he worked for the Jared Foundation and that he and his wife were both
Oh,
swingers.
no.
The woman
That's
stated
the
that Russell, with the
scarecrow.
blessing of his wife, had been attempting to form a sexual relationship
Man,
with her
this is
after
where
the
he
death of her
killed
husband.
me.
Somehow, Randall believed that bragging about his sexual prowess with animals and children would be enough to coax her into the bedroom. Your
Docking
brain is
permission requested.
broken,
Docking
mate.
request
If that's what you
accepted.
like, what are you thinking? The police were flabbergasted and very curious to see how deep this rabbit hole went. Days later, with a warrant in hand, Russell's home was raided by the authorities. During their search, they discovered the hidden cameras along with hundreds of homemade videos that showed children as young as 9 being abused and changing clothes inside the home's bedrooms and bathrooms. Russell claims that the cameras were in place to monitor the children to ensure that they were not having sex or stealing, but the police equally refuted this claim by pointing out that the clips on the computer had all been edited down to show the parts where the children were changing clothes or showering. On May the 4th, 2015, Russell Taylor was arrested and charged with 7 counts of producing child pornography and 1 count of possession of child pornography. 2 days later, while housed at the Marion County Jail, he attempted suicide, but was unsuccessful. As the months rolled on, and Russell and his attorneys began to paint the full picture for Judge Tonya Walton Pratt, they told a tale that was far too common with child abusers. Russell himself was a victim of child abuse. Which, I mean...
Well,
one of
I've
those things where
made
it's like,
more
this
than I
sucks
lost,
for
I
him.
guess.
This
You know,
is
it's not the
awful.
worst thing.
And it always comes back to what I say, like, don't up your kids. But also, there's plenty of people who were abused as kids and don't become
I pulled almost
abusers.
1,000 scraps.
So
I suppose the
it's
death
not
wasn't
an
really too
excuse.
bad.
During a psychological evaluation, which was
If I can get
administered
out
to
of
determine
here.
if Russell was fit to stand trial, Russell revealed that he himself had been repeatedly molested as a child. He claimed that his neighbour assaulted him many times
That's
between the
how it
ages of
always
5 and
happens.
8, and that this abuse had warped his mind and caused him to see children and animals as sexually desirable. His neighbour's son, who was older than Russell but also
Children
still a
and
minor, had also
animals.
participated in these acts.
A lot of weirdos in this neighborhood.
Russell says that his neighbour and his neighbour's son were not the only abusers in his life. By the age of 18, he had had sex with 5 or 6 adult women. Besides sexual abuse, Russell was also physically abused by his mother. She would beat him with switches, shoes, belts, and anything else that was within reach. His neighbour also threatened to physically harm Russell if he ever told anyone what was happening to him. Russell and his defence team then went on to draw a direct parallel between his reliance on his abusive mother and the relationship that Russell had shared with Jared Fogle. What are you looking for here? These are just like excuses. They're not legal outs. It's like, yeah, I was abused, so I abused. What do you want? You're still going to prison. Are we trying to get we must be going for a lighter sentence, right? But, bro, it's not an excuse. I mean, it's an excuse, but it's not like, it's not enough. It's not close to enough. He and his court-appointed psychologist both believed that Russell was susceptible to being exploited by Jared because their abusive relationship was the only type of relationship that he had ever experienced as a child. He didn't know how to deal with anything else and was mentally unable to deny Jared's requests. I'm sorry, but great, okay, fine, don't care. Whether or not you believe this version of events is up to you, but court documents also reveal that Russell visited a social worker in 2012 and 2014 for significant problems with being assertive in a healthy manner with his boss. These meetings both occurred prior to the investigation and, if nothing else, seemed to corroborate that he was having trouble standing up to Jared, which is fine when your boss asks you to do something that you don't want to do that isn't f***ing weird. But then there's a line. There's a line. This certainly doesn't excuse his actions in any way, but it does add a little more clarity to the supremely complex relationship that these two men shared. In the end, this revelation was not enough to win favour from Judge Tanya Walton-Pratt, who ultimately sentenced Russell to 27 years in prison after Russell pled guilty to 12 counts of sexual exploitation of a minor and 1 count of distribution of child pornography. Excellent. 27 years is a long-ass time in prison where he belongs. In 2012, during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, Judge Pratt vacated her previous ruling, stating that Russell's defense lawyer had failed to challenge the 3 charges that were not supported by the legal facts of the case. What does that mean? Failed to challenge 3 charges that were not supported by legal facts of the case. Okay, I don't get that. However, this did not mean that he was free to leave prison. Instead of June 2021, Taylor pled guilty to 24 counts of production of child pornography, and the sentence remained the same at 27 years. Okay, so just something legal went wrong and he's still in prison for a really long time. Cool. Russell's wife, Angela Taylor, who now goes by the name Angela Baldwin, was also convicted in October 2021 of 2 counts of production of child sexual abuse material, 1 count of conspiracy to produce child sexual material.
This is what happens when
and
rich
1
white
count of
people go
possession
rampant.
of child sexual abuse material. These charges were based on
Not
the fact
all
that
of them,
Angela
but
could
a
be
bunch
seen
of
in several videos participating in the abuse and had watched as Russell installed the hidden cameras in the intimate areas of their home. She was sentenced to 33 years in prison for a
She got more than
She got
him.
more.
She got more than
there
him,
was
and
gonna
she's
be
not
some
even the
sentence that
pervert,
was
probably.
way too light. And no, she got 33 years. Good! Upon release, Russell Taylor and Angela Baldwin will be required to register as sex offenders and be supervised for life by the US Probation Office. What remains of their life after 3 decades in prison? F*** you. The
I
two
don't even
divorced
see
in
the barbed wire
2017.
I stepped on anymore. It's weird.
The arrest of Jared Fogle.
This was such a weird death.
On August the 19th, 2015, 2 months
map
after the
kinda
arrest of
screwed
Russell
me a
Taylor,
little bit. Now
police
I'm scared
raided
it's gonna happen
Jared
again.
Fogle's
I'm just
estate.
gonna
The
leave.
raid was conducted after the Indiana State Police Cybercrimes Department
like
Department
Space
received a
Police.
tip that Russell Taylor had been forwarding illegal images to Jared through text messages. Inside his home, investigators discovered a cell phone, a laptop, a thumb drive, all of which were used to store images and videos of children as young as 6 years old. Why do you do this, Matthew? You start as like, yeah, young as 12, and you're like, that's sick, and you're like 9, bruh, 6. That's it. That's all I gotta say. In total, over 400 illegal images and videos were collected. Some have been purchased online through black market sellers, but most have been produced inside Russell Taylor's own home. Many were of children that Jared knew personally. Later that day, outside his home, news cameras captured Jared as he was led to and placed inside of a police car. At that time, he was charged with possession of child pornography. However, those charges would quickly be raised in the coming weeks as more details and witnesses came forward. Almost immediately, Subway terminated.
Why is that guy going out not in cuffs?
Distancing themselves from him. They pulled every ad banner
because they're all on the same team.
Stores and scrubbed their website of any mention of him. In November 2015, approximately 4 months after his arrest,
why was Trump able to walk out after the 35 convictions?
Child pornography, as well as traveling to engage in sexual contact with a minor. The latter was based on a trip to the Grand Plaza Hotel in New York City, where he met and had sex with a 17-year-old escort. Court documents also reveal that he corresponded with multiple sex workers online who he hoped could arrange meetings between himself and underage girls while traveling through cities on his speaking tour. Richmond, Virginia, Kansas City, Missouri, and Las Vegas, Nevada were all named in these documents. The evidence against Jared was irrefutable, and new witnesses were coming forward every day. So instead of forcing the court into a lengthy, futile, and media-frenzied trial, Jared instead chose to throw himself at the mercy of the court and beg for leniency. As part of his plea, Jared's defense team requested a 5-year sentence. Yeah, right. While the prosecution sought 12 years. That seems low, doesn't it?
That's America.
I mean, Russell and his wife got 30 years together on average, 30 years each, 27 and 33.
And Jared himself got let half
that. Feels low, because he was the one kind of orchestrating all of this. However, unimpressed by the prosecution's lack of enthusiasm. Oh, here we go. What? I just love it when the prosecution's like, wasn't this with Theranos? Didn't you get more than the prosecution even asked for? Because they're like, nah, you did worse. I'm so persuaded by the prosecution that I'm going to give them their cake and eat it. However, unimpressed by the prosecution's lack of enthusiasm, the judge stepped in, overruled them both, and handed down a 15.5-year sentence. That was 3.5 years more than was requested. This meant that Jared would serve at least 13 years before being eligible for parole on March 24th, 2029. He was also ordered to forfeit $50,000 in personal assets and pay $1.4 million in restitution to 14 unnamed victims, the highest amount ever awarded to victims of sex trafficking in the Southern District of Indiana. Excellent. How much money does Jared have? Because can't we take it all away and give it to his victims? Because what's he going to do? I guess he can spend it in prison, right? Prison's probably a bit easier if you've got, money. Because you can take your money into prison to buy, noodles and shit, right? Not, buy phone calls.
Probably underage hookers, too.
Life behind bars. Because Jared had refused most of the interviews offered to him by the press, very little is known about his time behind bars, although despite his silence, there are several first-hand accounts from other people within the prison system. I shanked Jared today. These reports are sure to thrill and excite fans of mob justice who feel that 15 years for destroying the innocence of countless children is not enough. I have to say that for all I hate this guy, prisons should not... I'm not for, mob justice and having this guy, shanked in the showers for all the horrible monster that he is. I am for court-appointed justice, generally. And, yeah, even though, it would be sweet.
Hey, don't drop the soap!
These accounts claim that Jared has had a rough time behind bars. He's been harassed and ridiculed, made the butt of countless jokes, and had the shit kicked out of him by pedo hunters, which are a group of prisoners who target convicted child molesters, aka the anti-heroes. In one interview, a former prisoner revealed that Jared had been purposefully housed with a cellmate who had a nasty hatred for pedophiles. The cellmate proceeded to quickly send Jared to the infirmary multiple times shortly after his arrival. It's like, shall we send him back in with John on release from the infirmary?
Yeah.
During this miserable time in prison, Jared attempted to appeal his case several times using a variety of tactics. In one filing, he claims that the judge had no legal basis by which to sentence him because Jared was a sovereign citizen and that his actions were beyond the jurisdictional bounds of district courts. Isn't the sovereign citizen people who are just like, I'm not subject to the laws of the country because I don't believe the country exists? It's like, I got news for you, mate. It does.
It does.
The appeal was denied based on the legally upheld fact that Jared is a dumbass and sovereign citizens are not a legally recognised thing. Matthew says cue to a tangent about sovereign citizenship here. I have to say I don't know enough about it. It's vaguely heard about it being people who are like, yeah, no, I don't, I want to start my own. Isn't this I feel like, and isn't it linked with the people who live in the woods, the survivalists, who just want to go live in cabins in Montana? and send bombs. That's, what's his name?
Ted Kaczynski.
The Unabomber. Now, as nice as all of this is, there is some less than stellar news. Another former inmate says that Jared has now been transferred to a minimum security facility where roughly 75% of the inmates are incarcerated for sex crimes against children. It also seems that he has carried his motivational shtick through prison and uses it to win friends and who can protect him. He says that in this new prison, Jared is looked to as a pseudo-celebrity and often gives advice to new inmates about surviving and thriving behind bars. In my opinion, based on what I've read, he's being treated far too well. He has reportedly obtained a certificate in culinary arts and he's eating good, working out, cooking, not a care in the world. Yeah, we've swung far too far. Like, I'm not
Cooking?
up
What
for
do you
him
mean
being
cooking?
beat up by
That
his
sounds like he's in a
cellmate
hotel
every
room.
day.
It's prison. How the fuck is he cooking? How is he cooking? What the fuck are you talking about cooking? You will not let me control my... Please, Windows. You gotta get better, Windows, or I need you prosecuted, one or the other. You gotta get better. Looking at you trying to do stuff is just... Oh my god. Get better or get prosecuted. You gotta stop doing this stuff to me. I did not even do anything. I did not alt-tab or anything. You just decided to drop me out to a different client completely. What the fuck's wrong with you? Software rage. I've got to get over it. It's killing me. Software rage. I just have to accept that software is basically worthless. Software is basically worthless. It works, but it's... God damn it, you're annoying. Naked with a candle hat. Ah, yes, I see a solution to my problem. That's good. Oh, I need a... You, and you... Or no, I don't need you. I need GP. Where's GP at? There you are. Give me, that's not quite enough. I need a little more than that. That's good. Alright. Oh, and this goes over here for training. But the other ones are gonna get, like, up now, so that... I get the feeling if I don't prep this time, I really will lose it, so... I should put doors there, I suppose, so they can't just, like, circumnavigate the shotguns. It's fucking annoying. But it's okay. It doesn't really bother me. Here's our little trap to make it really genuinely hard for a prim to satchel in here, you know? They're gonna have to bring rockets or grenades or something, you know? Even then... I wonder if I can get 3 of them. Can I get 3 of them? Or 4 of them? Yeah, I want like 4 of them. Fuck it. Yeah, like that. Is that right? No, there we go. Yeah, can I get like 4 of these motherfuckers so they'll have to like splash damage rockets to get them all? I never thought you could do that. Wow, look at that. Yep, we're going to make it really hard for you motherfuckers. You're going to have to like really actually come kill this, you know? Old school tactics, but they work, you know? Fuck it. That's funny. It didn't used to be like this, I don't think. 4 of them? Alright, well anyways, let's go splitting this into 32 bits, right? Yeah, and on top of it, the likelihood of them landing correctly, like they'll have to pop the door and go in from the side, which means bringing flame and coming in. So yeah, you got to come in this way, I guess. I should technically just honeycomb this entire thing now. But I mean, I don't know. That's fine. I've got to go fix the holes in my roof like right now. I realize how crucial that is actually. Oh, I've got these guns. I want to put them away right now. Yeah, so my roof is weak and it must be fixed now, like right now. Like I want to do like, yeah, like probably like a floor, not there, but like there. No, like there. And just give me like a... Don't fall. Wait. So I'll turn it back on.
But I am also not up for him getting a certificate in the culinary arts and not having a care in the world. He should have many cares in the world. Many. More concerningly, Jared continues to downplay his crimes. In a handwritten letter sent by Jared from prison, he refers to his crimes as a stupid mistake and says that he royally screwed up. Mate, that
and they screw me for smoking weed. Try to throw me in jail for 10 years smoking speed, you know? And the bad guys win, and they rape children, 9-year-olds and stuff, and they get to make their little culinary arts in prison, you know? It's weird. Such a weird, dumb culture. Makes smoking speed look good, honestly. I'm sorry, but you do. You know? I don't look like shit compared to you. You know? They wanted to give me a longer sentence than he probably got for smoking speed. Fucking idiots. Fucking pieces of shit running the government. Why can't you build in that area? That is goddamn dumb. What are you talking about? Oh my god. Ugh. If they can get in anywhere, it's bad. So, nope. How much do I have left? Good. Okay. nice helmet. It's fun to not be harassed all day, I gotta say. Starting to think that, like, I need to just start being quiet about that, because it has been a while. Or no, it hasn't. No, it's been, what, 4 days? Never mind. I lost my vampire set and it annoys me. It's okay, I got a lot of skulls in return, so it's fine. Oh, I am out of stone and I now have a 5k habit. I should technically go do some more work though. There's 361 scrap. Learned binoculars. Then, the shotgun trap. Now, I guess I will. So this side's done, but this side is not. And this has to happen like now. It's gotta happen now. It's actually really bad that it hasn't. I don't know. I don't know if I can do this, but we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. We'll definitely do this part of it. Definitely. I want to do these two as well. I'm out. Pull out. Have to keep going, waiting, farming and stuff. That's alright though. It gives me something to do and a reason to play. A lot of games really struggle with that. They can't really give you a reason to play, you know?
And that's illustrated by the fact that you're in jail for a
Oh my
decade
God.
and a half. For some reason, the way the last line is phrased pisses me off no end. Screwed up is what you say when you miss your ex and have to backtrack 20 minutes through rush hour traffic, not molest dozens of children. Jared also thinks that his crimes can be put behind him because he says that he wants to learn from his mistakes to become a better person, and that he's looking
Nope, you're a
forward
loser. You'll be in jail for 30 years,
to
and when you
restarting
get
his
out,
life and continuing
you'll have
every
to
moment with his family.
like the halfway process and all that, and I'm sure they'll help you because you'll have done your time. But no, you're a pederast. Nobody's gonna want you around. When you get out, you won't be able to get a job. It's, you know, at least let's hope.
who have stood by and supported him. Okay, really, that surprises me. I will remind you that whatever family he is referring to is certainly not his wife and children, as she divorced him almost immediately after his arrest, and his kids will be not allowed to see him until they're at least 18. Yeah, and then they'll probably be like, no thanks. At least I hope. Oh, I can't speak for them. I can't speak for the complexity of that, I'm sorry. While reading this letter, it's hard not to get the impression that he laments the death of his career more than he does his crimes, and to me, that's a hard pill to swallow. Making things somehow even worse, Jared reached new lows when he filed a lawsuit seeking damages against the parents of one of his underage victims. What? The victim, simply known as Jane Doe, was one of the girls who was awarded damages. She received $100,000 of the $1.4 million, citing that Jared had caused her lasting emotional distress. As a teen, she had fallen into the trap of drugs and alcohol and was suffering from depression and self-harm and struggled with suicidal thoughts. After Jared was sentenced, the girl's parents, referred to as BT and JT, filed a civil suit requesting an additional $150,000 in compensation to pay for their daughter's therapy. Jared countersued, claiming that it was their bad parenting that led to their daughter's destructive behavior.
What a jerk.
Yeah, that's it, Jared. That's what's doing it. It's not the molestation, it's the bad parenting. You
He's got a point, though. If they had been watching after their child, she wouldn't have been in his possession, you know? I thought I died with these. Did he put them in my box? Oh, I need an axe. Oops. I don't know. Maybe I should bring a pistol with me. Fuck it. There's nothing really to stop me. I'm fairly rich now. I can afford to, like, use a gun, you know? I should put a suppressor on a prototype, but I mean, if I take it out, they'll just come take it from me when I'm AFK on a stream snipe. So I'm just gonna, you know, roll cheap on shit I can afford to replace, you know. This is stuff that will kill them, you know. Set up to actually fucking, like, win. I should probably put on clothes, frankly. I'm so not used to doing it anymore, it's funny. You, and that's good. Oh, I am being attacked. Son of a bitch. Jump. Why are some of those blue? Okay. I was AFK, I admit. I was okay. Yeah. Buy a new Miasmos. It'll be easier. I can't seem to pay attention. Like, I'm constantly having to work on this game, so then the other games suffer. It's annoying.
Idiot, in my opinion. The countersuit claims that BT and JT had failed to supervise her properly throughout her teen years. Yeah, it's the fault of the parents. Off. And that her divorce and the messy divorce was the cause of her real I'm just done with that. Personally, I don't have anything to say about this. I'm just disgusted. Yeah, dude. Bruh. Reactions. It goes without saying that sex crimes against any children are horrendous, regardless of who you are or how many, if any, children you have. But for the parents whose children not only knew of Jared Fogle, but also had interacted with him, it was an incredibly frightening time. To fully understand the anger that so many people felt toward Jared Fogle, you need to put yourself in their shoes. Imagine how it must have stung to find out that Jared Fogle had met and interacted with your children, the ones you're responsible for protecting. They shook his hand, posed for photographs, looked up to him the way innocent and trusting children do, and all the while, he was hunting for his next victims. Since so many American children grew up having the term stranger danger beat into their skulls for the first decade of their lives, it felt impossible to believe. Jared wasn't a stranger. He toured the country and ran a non-profit dedicated to helping children, not hurting them. It may sound incredibly naive, considering that you are listening to a true crime show, but parents saw it as a betrayal of the fundamental trust they place in the institutions that safeguard their children. Schools had failed to recognize him for what he was, the police had failed to stop him, and those who came forward with stories of corporate cover-up to protect profits and brand was just the icing on the cake of infuriation. If there's one bright spot to end this story on, it's knowing that Jared will certainly have a difficult time when he gets out of prison. The internet doesn't forget, and the name Jared Fogle is infamous. Plus, even if he does change his name, grow a beard, and move to Alaska, he'll still have to report for mandatory probation for the rest of his life. Someone will be watching him very closely until the day that he dies, which is exactly what needs to happen, because we should watch these people. Like, let's just put a chip under their skin or a GPS tracker in their bones, because there's no end. Like, they're mentally not right, and they have to be monitored forever. That's where I'm ending today's episode.
Yeah, I agree. He's right. Every word.
Today's episode is brought to you by Sheath Underwear. More about them in just a bit. Prepare to be shocked by the incredible rise and fall of a once beloved son.
Wait, did it restart? Wait, what did I just watch? No, you restarted it for some reason. Go back to the load. Elon Musk did Lex Friedman. Jesus Christ. Oh, there's a patch roundup for a new SMG. I'm gonna drop a Rusting Dead thing on this Shadowfax video. I'm gonna drop this on his poor video, but I don't care.
Greetings, survivors and friends. ShadowFX here with both a roundup of the latest Stay Alert patch. What?
Stay alert. Oh, we gotta make it smaller. Oops, stay alert.
Just happened and a look ahead to what's happening in the next couple of months' updates. Plus, more Twitch drops and a new weapon, which you may have already kind of seen, along with an update on what exactly has happened to modular weapons. But first, as shown last week, the star of this month's patch is the new tin can alarm, which is a poor primitive peasant's laser detector and can be deployed virtually anywhere, and which I think will be especially useful for securing monuments and set up ambushes. But let me know if you've got good use out of one yet. For a full breakdown, please check out last week's vid, but one thing to note is that now the sound has been updated from the placeholder bicycle bell to a clatter of cans. As mentioned previously, even though it uses tuna cans to craft, it would make sense, maybe, to have an explosive bean can version, and I believe the idea has been bandied about at FaceBunch, but no solid decision has been made as far as I know, and they may have just kicked the can further down the road. Cue plugins, I guess. As if being sneaky hadn't just got harder, moving around in bushes will now make sounds that are audible to players around you, and the magnitude of the rustle will depend on the force of
Bushes
your
got
hustle.
loud.
Creeping
That
is, of course, much
sucks.
quieter than galloping
I'm
straight
such
through
a bush
foliage.
player.
As a byproduct, the flapping of air balloon tarps will now be audible in the same way as they use
air
the same
balloon
system.
tarps, huh?
There were a few other changes this month, and a lot of quality of life stuff. Things dropped in water will now be floaty and waft realistically into the depths with bubbles instead of just plummeting like a millstone. There's also a new splash effect when they hit the water, and there have been a bunch of zipline improvements, summarised as follows. Ziplines will now pick the furthest possible destination instead of the closest. Their max length has been increased from 150 to 185 metres and will now terminate higher up on platforms where possible. to reduce the
185
amount of
meters is
climbing.
so far.
Most importantly, you can now no longer get dismounted by trees
cannot
when
be
on a
dismounted
zipline.
at all.
Despite
Like,
all
yeah, that's
efforts to
good.
stop them spawning in the wrong places, sometimes life finds a
This
way.
happens.
So now
I
branches
love it.
will no longer leaf
I
you in
love
the
Shadowfax.
lurch. More stuff, including news
Life
of a
always
new
finds a
weapon
way.
next, and when that new Rat Town is coming. But first, talking of radioactive places,
Rat
this
Town.
week's sponsor, StarCraft X, is a huge open-world MMO FPS set in the oh-so-sexy Chernobyl exclusion zone, and it's just had some
StarCraft.
huge updates. Not only is there the same freedom to choose how you'll play in this desolate world, be it an artifact hunter, explorer, or a mutant hunter to name a few, but now there's an all-new large-scale storyline, pitting faction against faction in a fragile balance for survival, with a bunch of new freshly designed locations
StarCraft,
for
I've never heard
PvP
of
clan
it.
wars and zone conquests. There's a new loot spawn system for the resource goblins amongst you, and personal shelters for players to rest, craft vital stuff like ammo and medkits, and customise with a whole IKEA's worth of furniture and decor items. Not only but also, StarCraft X had just received a huge new graphics update, taking its visual fidelity to a whole new level, with new lighting and
StarCraft
weather
X,
systems,
huh?
plus a brand new character animation engine to make everyone move and groove in a more realistic and fluid
looks
way.
kinda bad,
Not to
but
mention
it might be
hardcore.
good.
And where would a game be in 2024 without some good old-fashioned AI? Now your interactions with NPCs in the world will become more meaningful as they start to adapt and learn new skills such as hiding behind cover and jumping off high obstacles. Also, by using code ShadowFrax24 in-game, both new players and those who haven't logged in for a while can get all these amazing bonuses for a quick start. So what are you waiting for? Back to the video, and in other changes in this week's patch, NPC vendor
try
prices
StarCraft.
now operate in real time rather than based on in-game time. This should be more understandable and will work correctly on servers that manipulate in-game time. Also, price changes now take place every 5 real-time hours. Last month, the prices changed every 15 minutes in real time by default, so this slows things down a bit. The travelling vendor has had a speed increase with a
Mostly
new
positive.
convar for server owners to
The
adjust.
largest
this shown here.
online game set in the open world of the Chernobyl exclusion zone. Most of it is just running to the other side of the map for 20 minutes just to get shot in the head by someone from 100 meters and start the game, same run again. I said about this because it's a great game. When you get out of the starting zone, one of those mutant people jump out of you. When you look behind you, you see the silhouette of the invisible mutant behind, following you. It scares shit out of you in broad daylight. Both these enemies are one shot from a shotgun, but they still feel threatening and dangerous no matter how many times you kill them. Just another game ruined by forced PvP. Just Google StarCraft PvE and you will see that people have been complaining about this for years. StarCraft had the same issue. The devs added a PvE mode and everyone loves it. People want PvP, keep it. People want PvE, give it to them. Let players choose. If there was a PvE server, I could put hundreds of hours into this game. Hundreds of hours. 95% running back, 5% actually playing the game. I always said this gives good game if you like grinding. This game is basically Minecraft plus Stalker. Okay. I played it for 24 hours straight. It's a really good game. Grindy, but not bad. No, it has nothing to do with skill, yeah. Looks good, but it looks like maybe a bad addiction to get. But if it runs well in the background, it might be a good game. I don't know. It's got a good rating. I like forced PvP ruining the early game. I might actually be really good. That might be really good. So let's go. Let's download this fucking game. It's free, huh? Okay, let's download this game. Go to store. StarCraft X is the largest online game. Is StarCraft X the largest game? Is StarCraft X the largest game? It isn't. Wow, it's supposedly the largest online game. It's all procedurally generated, I guess? Okay, well, I like what I'm seeing so far, so we'll definitely download it. Fire it up, play a game, add to library. Oh no, what's this sound? That is a lot of zombies fighting a pig. I wanna get all of them because it's money. It's probably better than what I'm currently doing. But I also don't want to really light up. I wish I had a suppressor because, and like, starting to realize that I should just dump skulls on bullets and then I can just get more skulls, you know? Yep, hey you, come here. I don't know, should I bow them? It's only six of them or something. I'll just bow them. Oh, I didn't kill him. Son of a bitch. Maybe running them all through the fire. Look at how they're like able to just go do that. They shouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, come right to me so I can just shoot you in the face. Yep, like come right here. Yep. Damn it, no, don't kill me. No, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Just take it back to tab. Take it back to tab. Take it back to tab. Go back. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Fucking so annoying. I'll just make new arrows, I don't really care. These aren't that expensive, you know. I like the flaming arrows, they're more entertaining. I'm gonna start running flaming arrows exclusively, even though it's more expensive. It's something to do with the cloth, at least. It may probably actually up my chances in PvP scenarios and such. Okay, so looking for skulls. Hey, 200 scrap. Not bad, 200 scrap. I'm learning now to just kill zombies, take the skulls, and buy metal. Why not? I've been chopping on the piggy for 18 blows. Or 13. Oh yeah, I'm looking for skulls. This was a good place to kill them. Skull, 300 scrap, 400 scrap, 500 scrap. Going back. And I'll just buy metal with it, and that's faster. It's fucking faster. I should go out, roam, kill zombies. Fuck farming. I can just buy metal and get skulls. I'll go out with a proto, and I'll get me like 30 skulls or something. That's like 3,000 scrap, and I'll just dump it all into metal frags. But they'll be like, how did you get this metal base? And I'm like, well, I actually kill the zombies instead of fucking around and stalking people. So now, oh, I went to the wrong place. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna go buy some metal frags here and then take it home. And I'll just use like this wood. Yeah, I'll chop some trees and I'll metal frags are cheap right now. Cheap. I love the zombie server. My faith in it is really good. I'm gonna resub to his server. $1,000 metal frags for that much scrap, but I mean, I don't know. The scrap's sort of worthless otherwise. But it puts the stop signs and stuff in perspective in all the loot. Like I want to open crates, and I want to run roads. 1,000 metal frags is pretty good. It's metal frags that I didn't have. Maybe I should just buy high qual. Trade for high qual, maybe just directly for high qual. Ah, damn it. Burn pig. You're so annoying. I wanted to walk him in the fire and I didn't realize that's a bad premise. It's okay. Ah, get off.
Yeah, its lights now come on at night and stay off during the day, and it will now detect
the
and
vendor
propel
truck.
players on its
I totally
bonnets
spaced on
correctly,
that,
preventing
too.
an endless AFK zone. Trains will now break barricades deployed too close to the tracks, and you should now be able to deploy barricades around caves properly. Bikes will turn
Wow.
faster if you hold the crouch key. There's been a tweak to sidecar physics to make them better, and you can now ride bikes and snowmobiles onto the cargo containers so that they can be moved onto the cargo ship, because, of course, I'm sure you'd want to do that a lot. And the potential for putting bikes in scrappies is being looked into. Not only, but also horses can now enter terrain holes, which means train tunnels, the launch site ramp and caves, etc, etc. Basically anywhere you're able to travel underneath terrain. Switching gunfire mode now plays a sound. Storage adapters don't have collision, so they won't get in the way of anything. There's an option to turn off blood on screen when getting hurt. Elevator max floor limit has been doubled. The last entered code for locks is now saved between sessions, and getting on top of water junk piles doesn't kick you for fly hack anymore. Praise be. As mentioned last week, there's a new Shockbite tool cupboard skin earned for using the renter server link in the main menu, and there are more Twitch drops incoming between the 8th and 18th of August. The home brewed selection will be dropping, and here they are for you to see. Now, looking ahead at what's coming up next, and here's one for the builders. Flavian is working on a visualization to highlight which block is the culprit when unable to place a block for whatever reason. This is part of a body of work to improve the building errors system, and you should expect this next month. I'm told next week the team are going to be doing another hack week, so expect some hopefully interesting news to come out of that. But on a partially related note, there have been some changes to what's coming in September and October's patches, and please note, as always, this is subject to change. So don't get too excited or disappointed, please. September was meant to be a big update with a lot of changes to island generation coming in, but this has now been pushed back to October as it needs to cook a bit longer. You can't rush these things, you know. But here are some things I know are planned for September. Wallpaper is one. So finally we'll be able to customize the insides of our bases, as that's something some of us have to look at most of the time. Talking of time, a new IO entity, a digital clock, is being worked on for next month, which will show server time and allow for setting of alarms. And there's going to be an attire protection buff pass, which will be aimed at increasing TTK. More on this and whatever else is due for September when I get it. October now looks like it'll be the heftiest month of the year, and here are some of the things I know will be making it in then, as far as I know at the moment, subject to change, etc, etc. There's a blunderbuss skin for the double barrel, the SKS skin, which we now know is actually a skin and not a new weapon, a new Frontierman hazmat skin, and a Frontier hatchet. Expect these all to be DLC, I guess. And as mentioned last week, there's a brand new weapon a high-caliber revolver. There will be a water well update with a new food cache, which will be found
new
there.
revolver.
A return of
so
legacy
awesome.
wood piles, new temperate biome cliffs, a new unique environment, apparently. Not sure what this is yet. Some more unique rock formations, better rivers, and of course the new Radtown Redux Monument. In the ocean there will be new stuff too, with underwater dive sites, an ocean wreck buoy, and the DPV will finally be splashing down, plus of course the usual seasonal content. Other stuff being worked on with no set date yet, as far as I know, includes work on the player rig and animal ragdolls. There's the rock paper scissors game, shields, and jungle ruins with crocodiles, snakes, tigers, and panthers. Oh my. But what I wanted to talk about now is this commit regarding a Tier 1 SMG, and I checked into this to make sure
Tier
I read
1
that right.
SMG.
Yes, this is actually a
Nice.
new weapon, and the thing is,
But you
you've
should have just
possibly
made custom
already
T1.
seen it,
Yep.
or at least
Custom.
bits of it. Let me explain. So, you may remember from way back in 2019 when horse armor was just being added, this concept for modular weapons, with the idea hopefully being pretty self-explanatory. And I know there was some excitement about this, and I've been asked multiple times over the years about what's happening with it, which leads me to this commit. You see, I'm told this new weapon is going to be based on the modular weapons assets that never made it in, and will instead be a finished, non-modular weapon in its own right. Which raises the question, well, what about modular weapons? Have they been shelved? And I don't know how to tell you this, but yes. Sorry. I truly am sorry. The problem was mainly one of balance, so I'm told. So, we're not going to be getting modular weapons after all.
What are modular weapons?
Unless that becomes
Oh,
subject to
modular.
change as well one day, of course, but we do get a Tier 1 SMG. So,
Tier
yeah.
1 SMG.
Pour out your grief regarding this development down below in the comments, please.
But a Tier
And
1
be kind.
SMG is good.
I am only a poor messenger. Well, that's it for this week, and you are now up to date. But please leave a like and tell me your deepest thoughts down below. Feel free to join me elsewhere, such as Twitch.
New SMG, interesting. There we go. And there's my thing.
Greetings, survivors and friends. Shadowfax here with both a roundup of the latest Stay Alert patch, what just happened, and a look ahead to what's happening in the next couple of months' updates, plus more Twitch drops and a new weapon, which you may have already kind of seen, along with an update on what exactly has happened to modular weapons. But first, as shown last week, the star of this month's patch is the new tin can alarm, which is a poor primitive peasant's laser detector and can be deployed virtually anywhere, and which I think will be especially useful for securing monuments and set up ambushes. But let me know if you've got good use out of one yet.
26.5.
For a full breakdown, please check out last week's vid, but one thing to note is that now the sound has been updated from the placeholder bicycle bell to a clatter of cans. As mentioned previously, even though it uses tuna cans to craft, it would make sense, maybe, to have an explosive bean can version, and I believe the idea has been bandied about at FacePunch, but no solid decision has been made as far as I know, and they may have just kicked the can further down the road. Cue plugins, I guess. As if being sneaky hadn't just got harder, moving around in bushes will now make sounds that are audible to players around you, and the magnitude of the rustle will depend on the force of your hustle. creeping is, of course, much quieter than galloping straight through foliage, and as a byproduct, the flapping of air balloon tarps will now be audible in the same.
I love the audio in Rust. It's so serial. It has such good input. 11,000 views. Ghosts of Tabor. Ghosts of Tabor. What is that?
Oh, this is a real shotgun. This is a new gun. Yes! Oh my god, is that boss? Wait, don't peek that wide. We're gonna get like 1 billion XP in one raid. That's 3 down. Number go up. Number go up. I went from like level 2 to level 15 in one raid, chat. All right, what do I bring into the next raid? We bring 1 nade. We bring 1 bandage. I'd like 1 NRS.
Look, this looks good too, but I don't think it's my game. It's unfortunate, but the other one might be. This looks good too, though. I'm gonna put that on my radar. What was it? What did I just see? It was This looks good, but it's 2 extraction.
Oh, this is a real shotgun. This is a new gun.
But it looks good. Ghosts of Tabor. Ghosts of Tabor. I will go and take a look at that too. Let's look at Ghosts of Tabor. Ghosts of Tabor. Oh, what are you doing? You know I clicked the box first, you stupid piece of shit front end. Ghosts of Tabor. $25. Ghosts of Tabor is VRs only. It's an FPS PvP. It's VR. It's a VR FPS only. It's like a VR Rust, which is dope. I see that, but I mean, I'm not interested. So, okay, this game is downloading, I guess. Is it? What is it downloading currently? Oh, no, I am downloading StarCraft X, I see.
Yes!
Yeah, in 3D, it's probably really good. I wonder why it looks so janky, and it's because it's a VR game. I have no problem with that. It looks really good. Maybe VR might actually be the future. VR. It's going to be so cool. Okay, so I'm going to sign up under his code. No, I think I'll just go into the game and sign up there and do whatever they want me to do. Yep. I think 4 stacks of bullets is enough. I didn't have to pay for them, which is good. And we'll go out with a suppressor. Ooh, I have 111 high quals, so let's definitely start doing these walls. And I will pop stop signs, I guess. I hopefully I'll find a jackhammer or something. I'll bring something with me, I don't know. I have a salvage hammer learned now, I think. Or, I think I did. Yeah, I know salvage hammer now, which is a metal pipe and 50 fragments. I don't, there we go. Cool, yeah, I'll make a salvage hammer and I'll pop stop signs. Oh, level 1. For high qual to protect this TC. 61, and I was at 110. The upkeep now is at 11. That's 5-6 days worth. If an attack were to come, it won't be from this side. It'll be from this side, so we'll do these walls first. That's it, though. That's all I can do. That's okay, though. It does actually really upgrade the defense of this base, you know. They always come wall. I noticed that they're, like, crawling through the ductwork, so I sealed up the goddamn pancake, you know. I did it properly this time. It was expensive and it takes time. Gonna make fittings unless I have them. I think I took the suppressors off those revolvers. Maybe instead of a proto... No, I want the proto, but I wouldn't mind a second weapon. No, I like 1 proto will do. 1 proto will be fine. I'm gonna bring meds and I'm going to eat. Killing zombies sounds fun to me if it pays, you know? Hells yeah. I am with it. I should take a motorcycle, but no, I'm going to run the road. I'm going to run the road all over the server until I have, like, too many skulls, and then I'll take, like, a train back or something. I'll take, like, enough fuel to take a good train back. Yeah, like that. And, what am I missing? The salvaged hammer. Did I make it? What happened to the salvaged hammer? What? Stupid. Oh, yeah, I'm making bullets. Oh, man, I'm still making bullets. Oh, my God. Well, that's good. Stallcraft is at 68%. Let's check that out. It's going to be fun. I can't really log. I realize now that my upkeep is kind of a nightmare. I need 6k stone, which I definitely don't have. So, I'm going to leave this crossbow behind. Stone is going to be a problem, but if I buy a lot of metal frags, it won't be. And I'll just do the whole fucking base in metal. But the metal upkeep is going to be pretty bad, but it gives me a reason to do all this. Actually, I do have some stuff I need to do here. Oh, I don't know. That's good. Or I don't know. Like, maybe I better just have this. And just run, yeah, like run the other thing or whatever. Yeah, run the other thing. Cool. Oops, no, I want you to run. There'll be enough metal coming in from here. Maybe that is what I'll do. I'll just focus on metal entirely. And man, I'm still making bullets, huh? Nice, I'm about to end. Okay, so 4 stacks is enough for me, I believe. Oh, I did need to make the fittings because I guess I lost those suppressors or something. I don't know. Where are those suppressors at? Where are the suppressors at? Well, alright, fine, I'll make them then. You and you. Okay. Going out to fight some zombies. Oh yeah, gonna be fun. First problem is wood. Nope, nope. Could lose all this, but it doesn't matter. I have another whole kit of. I have 2 kits. This exact kit. I have this entire kit again. So it doesn't matter if I die to something stupid. I'm just in it for the XP. I don't care. I'm having so much fun. This server opened up for me this wipe. It like I mean, this server has always been really fun, but now it actually respects your time, and I can just buy my way to what I need, and I can just murder my way to what I need, and I don't have to pay attention to other people really. No matter what, I can always just throw up a 1x1 and go kill zombies and trade the skulls. You know, there's nothing they can do. They can raid me every day. It doesn't matter. The skulls just basically unlock the server for me. It's like I'll always be rich. I'll always have enough. I can always just throw up another base. It doesn't matter what they raid. It doesn't matter. I just go kill 10 zombies and throw up another mega base. You know? And all it takes is 10 skulls. Take 1,000. Well, it takes more than that, but it's, you know, it's not much. It's like 50 skulls or something, and you're back up again. You're full blown back up, like large scale trio base size, like I'm doing. You're just like back up again, you know. Maybe there's... Where can you find a lot of zombies? I need to focus on like, volume now. Oh, I have a lot of wood on me, which is kind of dumb. I came down looking for, like, tree clumps. Yeah. Along the road. Roads are always really good for trees, usually. I will break this axe, like, right quick. I'll have to use the... Or, no, I have to use the salvage hammer for the barrels, or it'll just break this axe, like, right away. Oh, there's almost always a ton of zombies in the center of water treatment, or whatever it is. Train yard, I mean. Yep, I can hear it. Like, listen, there's probably so many skulls in there. I can probably just get skulls. Yeah, where are you dropping? Ooh, charge battery, that's not bad. I guess I better run back and dump. I'm already full before I could even get out, you know? But I mean, I did chop a lot of trees, and I kind of need that. I need to be able to keep those furnaces burning for a while if I'm going to have this kind of metal upkeep. Did you drop? Come on, drop. Drop, drop, drop. Oh, he did. He dropped. I can't compete for this, but I'm full of loot. I don't know. I'm gonna go back and dump. You know, I don't think, I don't think I'm very far. You know, I'm not too far. I like that drop idea, but I think I would need, like, the motorcycle. So I'll go get the motorcycle, and I'll go do this airdrop in the hopes that a gun falls. Yeah, I could motorcycle to that airdrop, probably. Did I see a player? No, it's a vendor. The vendors. Like, I could probably, like, pull 10 skulls and just go to the outpost and then just trade 1,000 for 1,000 scrap and just run to a vendor on the road and buy an AK. The server's much better now. It's worthy of my time again. It kind of got stagnant a bit because it was just sort of like sitting there, but now he kind of unlocked it. There was some work that needed to be done, but he's done it. And I love it. I need like a dump box right here that they can't like easily reach, but I mean they can get in this, so. I'll do this entire base in metal and let it be known, you know. I could just dump right here, have this be the dump box. But I don't know if I have the motorcycle. I have to go see. I don't remember if I still have it. I don't know if I left it somewhere or what. Let's see. I don't think I have the motorcycle here, which is oh, I left it at the outpost, I guess. Yeah, I'll run to the drop, I guess. It's fine. It looks like it's at water treatment. It's weird. Like just on the other side of it, so I know about where it's gonna be. I'd rather med to full now and take the other med for getting out of problems. Yeah, I want full health for this because I suspect somebody might actually fight me here. Oh, I don't know. There's 5 people. There might be somebody there. I don't know. Honestly, zombies inside of the monument is actually more lucrative than the crate might be, except the crate might have guns in it. Or a smoke signal, which will have guns. Might be too far now. Ooh, I needed it. Nice. I'll run this. Oops, I'll run this direction though. Every time automatic fire starts in this game, my heart jumps. It's just annoying. It's just, you know, no matter what, it just happens every time. It's so annoying. Maybe I can find this, but I kind of doubted it was actually a little bit further than I thought. But, I mean, I know which general direction it is, which is helpful. Oh, no, it's somebody dropping... excavator. Was it? I don't know. It looks like somebody dropping excavator. I don't know. Wow, look at this view. It's awesome. Now, oh, look, there's a lot of zombies right there. I don't see the crate. Oh. But I do see that the excavator is running, so that is what I saw. That is what I saw. So, but there is good zombies over there. I'm going to go kill them. Or no, I should go into there now, and I should just shoot the zombies that they're shooting. And see if there's skulls on the ground and stuff. Kill the scientists, maybe. Eat this food. A lot of stone in one place right there. I'm just gonna take it because I need it. Got the levels are starting to come in like 4 or 5 a day. It's awesome. It gave me the drive to actually do it. Oh, look, they dropped loot. I should come back here more. Oh, look, they dropped loot. Oops, I want the, yep, I want on the sound. Oh, it makes a sound now. Look at all these zombies. It's gonna be good skulls. Come on, skulls. Yes! This is worthless. And so is that. Skull? Skull? Yes! Skull. You were a lot of them. Yep, skull. Oh my god, I'm just gonna buy metal. I'm just gonna keep buying metal. Maybe I should just buy high qual, honestly. High qual would be better, frankly. You know? Nice skull. I should take that, actually. Skull. Who else is here? Is there other scientists here? I can't remember. Lots of zombies. I think there's more the other direction, too. Sometimes there's like a milk crate in here, but I don't know. I thought I heard other footsteps. I think it was just the echo of my own. Okay. No milk crate, but there was a box. Box is good. 3 skulls in the bag. Got some good stone while I'm out. Sunsets. Oh, damn it. it was cheap to kill him. I need a blue card. It's time to take a point in tree chopping that gets you the items. Oh yeah, where am I right now? I'm in a miasmos, ready to go back out, but I need a cladistic. I should just autopilot. It's actually probably fine, frankly. Yep, give me like, oh my god, I got a lot of cladistics. That's funny. 1. Yep. We're going back out in a 3 million ship. I've lost 4 million today, but I've made like, I don't know, 10 or something. I've been very slow and not really doing it too much, but... So I forgot this is here, and this is really fucking good loot. Blue room is really good. And it's not that hard to get cards. I need, but it's annoying to start it. You have to, like, it's an annoying puzzle process that I need to drill into my head to do. Because the blue card here is really good, consistent loot. But it also, you know, I don't really need it. I think cargo is still the best loot on this server. It's annoying. I came here to see if there was a gun crate, but it doesn't appear to be dropping here, or if it is, somebody's popping it. Oh, is that a motorcycle? No, it's like little backdrops. Oh, shit, Jesus. Who are you? Where is he? I can't see him. Oh, damn. Fucking so annoying. Where are you? I am rusty, I can feel it. Rusty for rust. Wow. At least I got cover. Yeah, it looks like they balanced the scientists a bit, because they used to just spray you. And it's like, I mean, that's cool, but they have perfect accuracy, so it sucks, you know? I didn't know this connected. They improved this a little bit. I didn't know that's a good little layout. It's awesome. What's up here? Oh, yeah. Maybe they changed it, huh? A little bit. Oh, look, it's a milk crate. Oh, I gotta come to the milk crate all the time. This is just sitting here. I should just make a little shelter. I guess I'll switch out. Oh, nope, can't do that. Can't do that. Nope, can't do that. Stop. So, okay, that's okay. We will just go dark. That is alright. Good to know that's there, but I mean, I don't need one. I have the outpost. Oh, with the skulls, I can gamble. That's something that's really cool. I can take 1,000 scrap from 10 skulls, and I can just throw it on a blackjack game, and sooner or later I'll win it, and it'll be like 2,000 scrap. It's insane. Or more than that, it's like 3,000. If you blackjack like 1,000 scrap, I think it's like it's like 3,000 scrap or something. Is this where it starts? I think it is. The gun crate wasn't there, which is annoying. It's dark now. Oh, that was far, but my health bar's better. I feel like stims do more heals now, maybe? Like 5 more heal or something? I am wandering off in the dark, which is just not really a good plan. Oh, God. It's okay to wander off, but I mean, I'm mostly full. $140 plugins. Oh, no. those doors? What is that? I love rust. It's got such a vibe. I guess I could wear this while I have the, Damn it, why can't it be a jackhammer? I need a jackhammer now. I need to just buy one the next... I'll buy one with the scrap I get. I'll, like, gamble it. Ooh, I hear zombies. A bear killed a dead zombie. Look at that. Oops. Right. So I don't need that. What? Oh yeah, let's turn this back on. How does this group this? I've got to go to this spot.
Warp drive active.
This is interesting. What is the light on the tower about? Ooh, there's loot. I need that or that. They put the fuel in my helmet. Yep. Hopefully I'm in the right system. But it's okay if not. I am in Skenta, and I want to go to Nalvula. Jump.
Warp drive active.
And that's okay. Oh yeah, I have a whole bunch of goddamn hypernet probably. I'll just do this while I wait for this.
Warp drive active.
What's that light about? Ah. Nice. I am full, but not quite. There's Diesel. Can I make that jump? Or are you supposed to climb it? You're supposed to climb it? It's a door? I definitely can't do that jump. I know that. Ooh, what's that? It's a blue card? What? I mean, what? Call elevator. Bottom floor? Okay. Well, I don't know. Like that looks like a red key card, I think, which is insane. But I don't know where the fucking fuse would be. How would you even figure it out? You'd have to wander this place for hours and just like commit to the memory of like where, like how to even do the puzzle, frankly. Top floor, bottom floor. Take me to the bottom floor. No, I'm on the bottom floor. Okay. Elevators are awesome. What's in here? Ooh, there's a med crate. He doesn't put potions in med crates anymore, which is annoying. There's Diesel. When the box fell apart, I thought it was footsteps. I was like, oh no, someone's in here. Pumpkin. There was a lot of loot in here, I gotta say. Zombies? Yeah, zombies? No, grass. Ooh, milk crate just sitting out here. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. That's an actual fridge. It's funny. Nice corn. There's an igniter. That's always good. Man, this place is way bigger than I thought. Oh, there's a milk crate. Oh, it's a blue. It's blue card. Yeah, but how do you turn it on? You kind of look like you might be good. I mean, it was okay. Open gate. There is 2 milk crates and a gun crate in there. And two diesel. And it's a blue card. The fuse is located in camera 6. To open the camera, click on the button opposite. Camera 6. Camera 6. Open gate. Camera 6. What is camera 6? The fuse is located in camera 6. To open the camera, click on the button opposite. Camera 6. Oh, these are actually rooms? Oh, they are. And they're like, they all have stuff. What's in some of this stuff? It's annoying that you make you open it again. There's a... Ooh, nice. This is cool. I wish Face Punch would do more stuff like this. Make the maps bigger and consolidate the servers more. Uh-oh, dude. No. Oh, this is probably my 8-hour freeze or something. Did you freeze? Oh, we're trying to get back into your game. Your network connection is spotty. Did I DC? Oh, God. I'm just sitting here. Jump, 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 jump. Purifier and Cormorant. Go, 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 go. Why am I just sitting here? I was AFK for too long. I need to pay attention. Oh, I won it. Hey, I got a hawk. I have really good luck with hawks for some reason. There's, like, you know, there's some money. Oh, yeah. Got a hawk. Oh, I won it. It's a stealth bomber, a purifier. What are those where this says 30? Okay, well, I just made 50 million off the hypernet or whatever. It's like, well, yeah, it's like after every hypernet, then they're like 50 mil. It's like 50 mil. I like single bets. They pay. Cheap too. Okay, jump to Nalvila.
Warp drive active.
And that's everything. Got everything, all those bets that I did. But I did win 2 of the, like, 10 I did. It's good. Made, like, I don't know, 40 mil, something. I am inclined to step away from the hypernet these days, because I have not paid for Plex in a while, and I'm not going to. I'm enjoying just sitting out my sub. Game stopped due to spotty connection. That's fucked up. That's alright. That's alright. So... Oh, yeah, because I'm downloading, probably, right? Yeah, you're probably done downloading, right? Yeah, you are downloading. Okay, well, load Stallcraft. No, I'll have to go back into Rust. That's alright. Can't load Stallcraft yet. Rust play.
Warp drive active.
I wish I had some milk. I believe I will have some Canada Dry. I'll be right back. Milk would be good. Oh, I have some orange juice. Orange juice is good.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Gotta pee, guys. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Oh, maybe I should log first, actually. Real quick before I pee, I'm gonna log in, but screen 1920 by 1080. You won't go any higher, huh? And oh, FPS limit no 240, and then apply, and then image effects, depth of field off. Oh, TSSA, I haven't been changing that, and that might be part of the reason why it's so blurry. I think I can go to very high. I hate that I have to do this every single fucking time. It's so annoying. But it's like a session. It's kind of like starting a session. It's alright. I don't mind it, but I wish the fucking settings would fucking save. So annoying. Ah, much better. I'll be right back. Excuse me. Did I lose anything? No, I wasn't bit or anything. Nope. Okay. Yep, game's looking better. I'm realizing that I could probably bump it all the way, but Ultra has probably graphical issues. I wish there was a way to circumnavigate the architecture, but I don't think there is. It's, the fuse is located in camera 6. What the fuck is camera 6? 7-6, the fuse. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Oh, so okay, I can just run blue. I need to put my next couple of points into the wood chart to get items from trees, and I can just pull green and blue cards that way. I should go get a green. I should go run a green and a blue card puzzle and find a fuse. I haven't found. I think I can buy fuses from the outposts, and I think I probably just will. I think I can buy a blue card too. Can I buy a blue card from outpost? Because I'll probably pull a gun from that crate. Can you buy a blue card from outpost? I can't remember. This place is so fucking big, and I have no idea where I am. No idea. I'm full. No, I'm not totally full, but I definitely need to respect which way I came in, which I really don't fucking know. It was pitch black. Now it's midday already, and it's going to be black again soon. So stupid. My life is different now. I play these games like they're like incarnations of my body. And I just come back in and I animate them and I run the characters around dead servers and stuff. And honestly, the lack of people is so good. This is like the only reality I can find where humans don't fucking annoy me all the time. So, water treat. No. Yeah, that's, I'm sorry, that's the train yard. So now I know what I'm, oh, okay, oh, damn, you, okay. But the frame rate doesn't really drop. See, this looks better. I didn't realize, but I wasn't turning on TSAA. So it was, like, all kind of graphically bad. You know, it doesn't really, like, it seems like its render scale isn't right. And it's kind of weird. On my screen, oh, yeah, shit. Yeah, I'm safe. But, yeah, this venture, right? Board ship. Oh. Now, oh, God, all these people are still here. But, I mean, they aren't after me, though. Why are they living here? Damn it. Oh, well, it's okay. Their business doesn't really... I don't think their business has anything to do with me. I don't think they'll even kill me, frankly. I can't get back up, huh? What's that? Oh, it's a train. Well, I need to get to Outpost, because I'm completely full. It's alright. I need to get home. I've overdone it. So... Going out to the anomaly, work to within 0, get up. Up. Yeah, game looks better, like, wow. But it's still blurry. I guess it gets blurry when, like, the connection's a little spotty. I never knew, but I think my friend Tay had better frame rate than me. Like this whole time, he always probably had like 100 FPS. It's funny. I love that place. Look how fucking big it is. I had no idea. Right off on the other side of. You can go from this pylon to either one of these monuments, and it would be a good place to set up like a second base. Ooh, look, there's zombies. Skulls would be good. I mean, I'm already fucking full. I need a backpack now. I need to get sewing kits. Oh, maybe I should just buy them. Am I automatic? No. Skull, but okay, so skull is better than the wolf meat. Skull's better than this high qual. Skull's better than this prison. No, this wood. Yeah, and that's good. Now we just go to the outpost. We're good. We're gold. There's the swamp. Or I could just run home and dump and just go back out again, I suppose. But I'd rather turn in while it's nice and bright and I can see what's happening and combat me. But ooh, look at that! Look at all that. But yeah, I'll kill them on the road where I can come back and get them again. Maybe I can train them somewhere, huh? I don't know. There's the where's the outpost from here? It's down this road. So, okay, I'm at the belt. I want you to take me out to Bez. Approach, please. Did you turn on the thing? You did. Go, go. Come on, come on. I should kill them, but... Yeah, there's my base. I don't know. I should just go dump all this, frankly, I guess, and do the skulls all at once when I have a lot of them. Oh, look, that stuff's good. This is good. So I'll switch it out for cloth. I can always get cloth. And I don't really want to kill them. Did they de-aggro? I better kill them for the XP, I guess. Maybe I can fit skulls. I don't know. Oh, I got a level. Yeah. Oh, no, annoying. No, I got the task. I'm going to get scrap when I go to the outpost. Nice. Oh, nice. So there's a skull. Skull is better than bear meat. I don't know. Skull's better than axe. Yeah, yeah. Because I can use the... Skull's better than the pick. Yep. And I want to keep this... yeah, I'm set. I'm perfect. I just need to go to the outpost now. I'm good. And I'll just cash in and leave. Hopefully I won't die or anything, but, you know. If I do, oh well. Go out and get more skulls. See, this is now starting to turn into the, like the, sort of the zombie enshrouded builder PvP game I wanted. Wow, I didn't know this, but the cave comes out right by my base. And I didn't really connect how it worked in my head. But I don't have to go all the way to the outpost to get in the cave. I can just drop down here and just enter. And I didn't know. Right between... Yeah, right... Wow, I didn't know. So that's a much faster way to get to the cave. That's good. I guess I go to the outpost. Yeah, I go to the outpost and I'll just research the electric furnace while I'm there. That's something good to spend the scrap on. And the prison cell wall. And then, what do I do with the scrap? I was thinking about things that I can do with it. I could gamble for a while. I could... That's a deer and a boar. I don't have the room for them yet, but I might come outside and hit their bodies. I farted in a second. Should pop these signs with bullets because it's fast and just take all the loot. But first, we cash skulls in, which is going to be amazing. Maybe I should just buy high qual. Look how cheap that high qual is. Should I just buy high qual? 5 for 100? So yeah, I mean like 20 high qual. Well, yeah, like I don't know. Isn't that cheaper? Honestly, than the metal? I can't afford it. I just haven't pulled out the other skulls yet. Oh yeah, look at that. 1100 scrap. Jesus Christ. What do I do? Let's go learn this stuff, I guess. Is the first thing. Okay, good. I'm out here. Turn this off. Target this. And mine. Align to the station. Dock. No, wait, don't dock.
Active.
Don't dock, just align. Yes. There we go. You're good. Gold. And look, there's stuff out here, so hopefully they leave me alone for the rest of the evening and I just make like 100 million right now. Why not? Leave me alone for a while. You guys go do other stuff. Leave the million ship alone. I don't have anything. I'm out here naked trying to mine so that Eve has like ore. I'm paying my sub like you. Leave me the fuck alone. Go find a PvP ship. Oop. Shit, I didn't do this right. Oh, and I left a lot of scrap on the bench, which is stupid. Oh. Wait, is this fixed now? Oh, uh-oh. Oh, can you buy mini helis? Oh my god, wait. Oh, wait. Now, what's his map? Oh, it got cut or whatever? This got disabled, I guess. Oh, no, wait, look. Wait, is the Airwolf up? Yeah, let me up this. Let me up it. Yeah. Is the Airwolf up? No, the Airwolf's not up. No, there's no Airwolf here. It's all disabled, but I wish it was the Bandit Camp Gambling. That would be sweet. Where does this go? Whoa. Hi, guard. Can I kill you? No. I've never been up here, though, which is cool. Yeah, good to see. I wish it went to something. I guess there's water right there, which reminds me I kind of need water. Well, that's cool. Oh, scrap in the goddamn bench again. Go. This was a good productive use of the scrap, which is good. I could gamble it and try to pull 3,000 on a blackjack. It'd be funny. It's a lot of scrap to lose. I should buy a T2, I guess. I should buy high qual just because I have high qual upkeep, maybe. Maybe I should try a prospect with like super tanky prospect that can just slip out of their fingers, just leave as they lock me. I just leave and they open up and I'm like, yeah, you'd have to hit harder than that, and I leave. But no, the ventures are so cheap. It is actually like the spirit of EVE is mining Pokeven now, in my opinion. They really did want people to come out here, and I don't think anybody did. It's sort of sad. I mean, people came out here, but not the noobs. The noobs did not come out there. The noobs were terrible. Oh god, what was this? Whoa. Why did you shoot me, you idiot? Leave me alone. Oh yeah, I used to shoot stop signs because it's so fast and cheap. Look. $819. I could buy bullets. I could just buy endless bullets. Yep, that's a productive use of it. 8 scrap 4 diesel fuel. Okay, I'll take the 8 scrap because I don't really intend to use the diesel fuel. Okay. 100 scrap, or yeah, look at, isn't this cheaper? It's like kind of cheaper. I can get 20 for 340, 20 high qual. It seems pretty good, but it's like only an upgrade of a single tile. But I could do the like, I could start working on it. No, I need to take this scrap home and make a T2, I think. That's what I'll do with it. I'll make a T2 with it. That's a good use of it. I wish you could make guns, but it's alright. This is a good gun. I mean, this is a good gun. I'm used to it. It's a good gun. It works. I recycle these now. Oh yeah, they don't do that recycler for some reason. Some servers don't do the recycler in the corner. It's weird because I think it's even Classic does that now, but I don't know. Maybe not. This was a really fun day for me. I really enjoyed this day. Just like reuniting with the zombie server, and you know, fucking around, goldsmithing instead of worrying about Final Fantasy. And oh, I should go. Oh, it's 23 already. Fuck, it's too late. So I am out of what? Like, oh yeah. Copper core, please. It's weird that I haven't seen anybody else. Like, well, I did see that Christopher Robin guy. I think I might have taken all his loot too, which is kind of sad. But I mean, like, to walk around with 600 scrap and all that. I mean, I'm walking around with 600 scrap, so I shouldn't be the one to talk. Somewhere around here was a motorcycle, which I do have the fuel for. It'd be faster than walking. Is it over here? Somebody left it. I suppose it doesn't really matter. I like the new map. The map makes this server so much better. It was a good run. Came home with 500 scrap. Not bad. Got 3 things trained and... yeah, that's enough for what I need. I should have bought metal, but I mean, I need T2 though. I should technically just run this too, really. It's gotta go. I mean, it's such a goddamn big base, but I like this big chunker, and I'm probably gonna live like, I'm gonna run this design in the future. What time is it now? It is 3:13 in the morning. Okay. And there's my T2. Oh. Game looks better with TSAA. I was like, why does it look so goddamn blurry all the time? It looks better now. Game looks better. Yeah, it actually looks better. Like, better than Steam, maybe. What's the frames? It's like 66, but it still feels like 120, though. This T2, I don't know where I plan to put it. I don't know why the barbecue is in the middle of the wall. I think it's because I just slapped it down, so we're going to pull it all. Yep, I'm going to slap down a T2 nestled in this corner, and then a T3 will go down where the T1 is. Oh, nice, my first load of ore. Jettison. Yep, and then we take the barbecue and put it back. Better. Okay, and then what? I don't know. Can I build anything that I couldn't build before? Oh yeah, I can build a metal detector. That takes 2 rope, and I don't know if I have that. I've not had rope in a while. I have not seen rope in a while. I guess I need to run the road now. Oh yeah, all that food. So you and you and you. Oh, those furnaces need to be burning, and I don't know. Didn't I get wood? Oh, I did, but I came and I dumped in the box really fast, didn't I? Wait, this was off? God damn it. There we go. 16 high qual. I'll have to cook high qual. Oh, I have to go get high qual. I have to buy high qual. 374. I think I will max out that, yep. And so this will go here, and these will go there, and I need to do something about stone's okay, but metal is not really. Metal will be okay, but stone and metal are not really okay. So, and I guess nodes are the best way to do that, so I guess I will go mining. I wish I had the money for a jackhammer, but I don't. I will bust both of these jackhammers, I guess. Do I have a fresh one? No. I don't want to take the bullets or the set for this. I'm going cheaper. Well, I will bring a revolver now. I can definitely bring a cheap revolver. Toss this out. Yeah. Take 49 rounds. dump. You know, I think I'm on too high of a setting, really, because if it's only getting 60 FPS, I'm going to drop it down from very high to high. Yeah. See if it likes that better. Yeah, a little bit better. So, oh my god, stuffing up this human meat. It's disgusting. There, yeah, that's a bit better. This is a little bit better of a kit. I want you and, or well, I had a crossbow with a ADS, but that's alright. And, you know, it occurs to me that I don't have a repair bench. Oops. There, and gotta put that down somewhere, but I don't know where. Maybe right here. Yes, and yep, and I can repair things. Now I will need to mine. But really, a jackhammer would be the best thing that I could possibly get right now. An ice pick would be amazing, but ice picks are rare on this server. I don't want this kit, I want that kit. So you. And where's the vest? Oh no, I have it. So, there we are. And then I don't need 100 fuel, I'm going to cut it in half. And I've learned that I can just run on down the hill and I'm pretty much at the fucking cave. I didn't really know that. You and you. And you can close. Just looking around at what I need to do. Who killed my water? It's so annoying. Who kills water catchers? Fucking idiots, that's who. So where's the entrance to this cave? It's like... Oh, it's over that direction. I want to get some water right quick. It's like an okay. How's this going? Am I doing okay? Yup, it's nice and quiet, and people have kind of... Oh no, you are not mining. Why aren't you mining? Fucking mine. Jesus Christ. Fucking man. No. Wonder if I can get better frames out of it. I don't think so. It's weird. My own card, I think, does better on this. But it's not playing well on OBS. It doesn't play well on OBS. It's stupid. But sorry, NVIDIA, this NVIDIA GeForce does. GeForce Now does. So... Where is this fucking cave? There it is. Gotta learn it better. Okay, so yeah, right on the way to the water, like directly towards the water tower. Okay. So I don't know. I guess running to the outpost one is longer, but it's like less confusing to get to. I don't know. Okay, no one's coming. Good, good. Make me some money. And we'll listen to something. What am I watching now? Oh yeah, Stallcraft, right? Yeah, Stallcraft. I got Stallcraft. But I am not ready to totally log off Rusty yet. One cave run should hopefully do... I should have built smaller. I realize now that the upkeep's kind of ginormous for a solo player, and I'll probably lose this base. But it'll be a fun base for a couple of days. I do not intend to become a slave to upkeep, however, so I'll probably just dump out the materials and crumble the base. I might do that now. I might just take the materials out of the TC right now and abandon this giant chonker that was fun to build, but I was just sort of messing with the design. I think I'd like to live in a smaller base that's open and easy to get into. That's like by that big fucking monument. Yeah, I kind of want to move base now. I want to take the materials that I've got and just move the T2, the furnaces, and the TC to over to that big monument. Because, well, yeah, I mean, it